At 9:05, welcome back to Live Impact News. As promised, Walker Lawson here now in studio with a check of your weather. Walker, we are weather impact alert, and we can certainly understand why. Sticky.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already
gross.
hot in here right now, so I'm.
Well, it's because it's me, Carlene
it's
and
you
I.
guys are
Yeah,
here,
that's,
yes.
hello.
Hello. The studio was even kind of warm today, which is shocking because usually it's pretty cold in there. I'm dreading going outside in this suit. I can tell you that much. So we are weather impact alert today for two reasons: for heat and for storms. So. Double-edged sword, I guess, in a sense of the manner. Current temperatures right now already almost 85 degrees at 9 a.m. here in the Queen City. It is a warm one, and you're really seeing that on the map. 81 for Lancaster and Chester. Charlotte's temperature, obviously the highest. You kind of get that urban heat island effect where it's much warmer out there for us. Dew points, 72 degrees in the Queen City. It is just soupy air. If you thought yesterday was rough, today is going to be even harder on the body. So current feel like temperature right now, it already feels like 90 degrees at 9 a.m. I'm sure you guys driving in felt it. It was warm. When I got here at 4 this morning, it was warm. We didn't even really cool down, and we may potentially have had our warmest low temperature record broken, and it only got down to 76 degrees last night. Wow. So it's been a warm one.
That's a nice night out.
Oh yes, at 2 a.m. when it's still 76 degrees.
That's the time to go out, right?
I want to walk you through the futurecast feel like temperatures. So by 1 o'clock, we're looking at 94 degrees here in the Queen City, pushing triple digits down in Wadesboro, Rockingham, and Cheraw. Tonight by 5 o'clock when you're going out for dinner, pretty much triple digit feel like temperatures across the board for everyone. Then the big thing is this isn't going to end tomorrow. We're going to keep the heat index quite warm. Saturday, not as warm, but you're looking at 98 by 5 o'clock on Saturday for feel like temperatures, 100 in Lancaster. Mountains much cooler in the 80s. Heat alerts are in place today for Mecklenburg County and for portions to the south and to the east. Obviously, to qualify for a heat advisory, the feel like temperature has to reach up to 105 degrees plus, and that's exactly what we're going to do across Mecklenburg County. Near record high, forecasting a high of 97. The record's 98. We'll have to watch and see how this plays out. It's going to have a lot to do with the rain chances on how that could potentially play into records. Saturday and Sunday not going to be tying or getting close to record highs. A couple degrees off. We're going with lower 90s for Saturday and Sunday. Our records are in the upper 90s. So don't think we'll break any records there. Today the UV index 11 again. Don't fret. Yesterday I said I was going to get in the pool and swim. I slept the entire day and woke up at 7 p.m. So by the time I swam, I really didn't need sunscreen because there was no sun pointing at the pool.
Very good.
Don't know how I managed to do that. I guess I was
Still
tired.
wearing sunscreen every day.
Yeah.
Wear sunscreen every day.
Sleep and a swim.
You
That
know,
sounds like a good day.
That does sound like a good day.
I
That sounds like a nice
took
day.
advantage of the AC, and I'm gonna do that again today.
Good for you.
The severe weather risk, it has increased for the Charlotte area. We're now looking at a medium risk for all of us except for communities south of Rock Hill. So Chester, Lancaster, you're looking at a low risk. Storms are going to be, the biggest risk today is really going to be damaging winds. That's what we're looking at. If you are under a severe thunderstorm, or if you see a storm, you're more than likely going to be under a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, it is not going to be widespread. These are going to be very scattered in nature, kind of more so than yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw, but yesterday we just had pretty much one lone severe thunderstorm warning. It woke me up from my nap. I had a nice alarm blasting on my TV at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Now, again, it didn't storm at my house, but very isolated in nature. We will see more widespread storms compared to yesterday, but the same thing. Whenever a storm pops up, it's very likely that you will experience a severe thunderstorm warning. So expect that it is very heavy rains. The atmosphere is tapping into that very soupy atmosphere, which is when it rains, it is going to pour. But damaging winds are the big risk. Tornadoes and hail, very low, so not looking at that. As we look ahead in our future cast loop, you can see that through the afternoon today, just pop-up showers and storms through the evening hours, and outside of that, not looking at anything widespread across the area. As for the tropics, I know yesterday I mentioned there was a 10% chance the system needed to move over the Yucatan Peninsula. It's done exactly that and has now moved into the Gulf of Mexico. Only a 10% chance still, so a very low probability of development. If it were to develop, it would be the A-named storm. The only thing that's changed is that the yellow portion for development now includes the Gulf of Mexico up towards Texas. So again, something that we'll watch, but nothing to write home about. Drought monitor, as we mentioned yesterday, it got worse for every state. Really, the only kind of relief that you're going to see from a drought like this is getting an inch of rain at least a week, and that's just to keep the drought pretty much where it is, or a tropical system that's going to provide some kind of relief, but you don't really want to see that unless you're going to have a very weak system that's going to bring in not a crazy amount of rain. So as we mentioned, drought monitor got worse for everyone. 3% exceptional drought's been reintroduced into the state. Every category got worse for North Carolina. South Carolina pretty much remained the same. What's really interesting when you look at the rainfall forecast for the next 7 days, and it's crazy to look at. Look at how parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, all the portions to the west of us expecting so much rain over the next couple days. We're looking at 4 to 5 inches, and then you zoom in here at the Queen City, and we just cannot get rain. It has really just been a fight to bring precipitation. A best bet is maybe over a half an inch of rain for some areas over the next 7 days, but it's really just going to be those scattered storms, very not widespread. It's just going to be hard to get rain, unfortunately, for us. So your Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. Again, we're weather impact alert today for the heat index, and the potential of some stronger storms later in the afternoon. Again, this will not be a washout. This is not change your plans, but watch out for those summertime storms that'll pop up that have the potential of bringing damaging winds with them. It's going to feel nice, I think, when it rains because you're going to get some relief, but outside of that, it's going to be humid. Then we're going to have another warm weekend. This isn't anything to issue weather impact alert for because it just doesn't qualify with how the humidity is going to be. It won't be as bad as today. Some relief because the cold front's going to sweep through with those storms. Then we're going to see the really cool air into next week, falling finally into the 80s. We're going to get to that average, maybe even a little bit below average on Tuesday. And then it looks like at the end of next week, we warm back up, getting humid again, but keeping rain chances around every single day of the week, which is good. It's better than having no chance. But as I mentioned, with the forecast of how much rain we're going to see, it's not going to be anything that's going to be drought busting or anything that's going to get us out of these water restrictions, unfortunately.
Is this an afternoon thing?
Afternoon storms.
3, 5?
Yeah, so we're looking at the line moving in later afternoon. So models have been going back and forth on this. It's going to be really afternoon, evening hours, and this one actually I want to pull up. We have another one that I feel like will be a little bit better for you guys.
Okay, because your girl here is on a road trip heading
not the
to
road
the beach.
Trip. Which beach are you going to?
It's a good question.
Oh, don't want to put it out there. Just kidding.
It's out by Wilmington.
Okay, that's a great place to go.
Right? Yeah.
We have our family stays down there. So when I walk you through it, we'll take this map, for example. So by 2 o'clock, you're seeing that boundary. So storms look to form a little bit closer to Union County, Chester as well. And then we're going to try... See, the models are not as impressive right now, but now they're showing another chance for storms later in the evening. So what we're looking at primarily for us, I'd say your best bet is going to be for storms to really start firing off by 2 o'clock and lasting towards 11 o'clock. We could see some rain staying around for driving to the coast, though. It doesn't really look that terrible.
No? Okay.
For you. And then as we walk through Saturday, there's that small chance of storms, but you really see they're few and far between. They primarily stay to the south because the cold front has already slid to the south of us. So really, communities in South Carolina have the best bet. But
For rain, yeah.
For rain. But again, it's so isolated in nature. It's not really going to be anything. Becca and I were kind of joking. The models really did a 180. We came in this morning and they were really excited about rain on Saturday, and then 2 hours later they said, "See ya."
So this Might change again.
They might change
Yeah.
again. There's always that possibility, but it just seems like recently with the pattern that we've been in, we just cannot get rain. Like we are fighting tooth and nail to get it to actually rain here. So the fact that it trended down is not a shock to me.
All right.